Tonight on the Disney Sunday Movie, the Davises are moving into a new house.
Definite fixer-upper.
Where the tenants are deceased, but not departed.
This house is not haunted.
Keep an eye out for the Boogedy Man.
What Boogedy Man?
Boogedy, boogedy. Now it's every man, woman, and child for himself.
I saw him! What a weirdo. Dad's gonna negotiate with Mr. Hamburger Face.
It's spirited family fun. Mr. Boogedy.
Good move.
Hey guys, it's Sweetie.
And Sweetie.
And you're listening to the Large Marge Sent Us podcast, your podcast destination for childhood favorites and fun and cats and stuff. It's us.
We're back in a big way. And today we're doing
Mr. Boogedy, Boogedy, Boo. Oh, is it? I thought it was 2 times and then Boo.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well, Mr. Boogedy was a, what's it called? A magical.
So in the 80s, if everyone remembers, Walt Disney Channel did the Magical World of Disney. Every Sunday they would show like a little mini movie. And they usually were like under an hour or under an hour or whatever like that. And I don't remember almost any. I'm sure if like I saw it, I'd be like, oh yeah. But I always remembered this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Boogedy.
Mr. Boogedy.
From 1986. It is good. I was really impressed.
Yeah. It was, I think, 44 minutes. Yeah. We laughed. We cried.
Shortest movie yet.
We had fun.
Yeah.
So, to refresh your little memories.
All right. So, Mr. Boogedy is starring.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, let's just do what we know them from because we don't know almost anyone's names. Okay. Ready? So, who's in it?
Well, this isn't our usual Sweetie synopsis style.
Oh, are we going to do it within the synopsis?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know. It's been a long day.
Okay.
Ready? Sweetie synopsis. Yeah.
Sweeties. I like to have the last word. All right. Okay. Sweetie synopsis. Bam, bam. Okay. The Davis family has just moved to a quaint New England town, which did they name the town?
Oh, they did. Lucifer Falls.
Duh. I'm so dumb. Sorry. I forgot. I was like, friendship? That's Casper. Casper. Okay. More on that later. The Davis family moves to Lucifer Falls in
New England.
I'm assuming it's Massachusetts.
Yeah, but they said New England.
Okay.
Pilgrims.
New England. There's Pilgrims. The Davis family owns a gag shop by the name of Gag City.
Gag City.
I mean, gags were a big thing in the 80s.
I know.
For sure, right?
It's really lost steam.
Yeah,
like,
no one cares about gags anymore because there's video games and the internet.
Yep.
So those are gone.
But and life's too hard now almost. It's like gags were for a time when like life was too good and you needed to like fuck with people all the time. Yeah, now life is so bad. There's Donald Trump. Yeah,
now there's serious things.
ISIS. Like we don't need more bad things. We don't need fake puke and fake eggs and weird things that jump out.
All right, fake eggs is the worst gag I've ever seen in my life. That's just anyways. So the family moves in to this dilapidated, scary house in Lucifer Falls, which is being sold by a strange man in a cloak and top hat who resembles Charles Dickens slightly.
Yeah.
The actor is
John Astin. Who was Gomez in the television series, The Addams Family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the stepfather of Sean
Astin from everyone's favorite movie,
The Goonies.
Talk about that one later. So he's like, creepy and weird.
So he's weird. He's like, this place is haunted by Mr. Boogedy. And they're like, you're crazy, dude. Get out of here.
Even though, like, it's a pretty haunted house.
It's really fucking haunted.
It's not a mystery that there's a fucking ghost in there.
There's a lot of cobwebs.
Yeah.
Everything's very dusty. I don't know how they survived in there at all. But so the family moves in. A couple weird things happened, I guess, the first night. The daughter, played by Kristy Swanson, who I had no idea she was in this.
Yeah,
and then
she was great.
She keeps hearing a weird sneeze. It's kind of creepy. It's like a little boy going like, achoo, achoo, achoo. He's got a cold. What else happened?
So she follows the chew.
I think that's a different. So the next night, she hears it again, and then there's a weird green light coming from a room. She opens the door. Something scary happens. We don't see it. She does. She faints. Her family wakes her up, and she's like, "I saw him. He had gross grilled cheese face."
Grilled cheese face.
And we're like, "What does that mean?" So it's her two little brothers, and then the mom and dad, and they're kind of like, "Well, okay, honey, yeah, maybe."
Yeah,
and then all this stuff starts happening, and they believe pretty quickly. I mean, they have to because it's only 44 minutes long.
Like something happens with the little brothers, then they believe. Yeah. So then it's like the kids against the parents, and the kids are like, "We gotta figure out this sitch. Like, let's go do some research."
So they go back to the real estate weird Charles Dickens guy.
No, it was a historical society. He happens to work there. Coincidence? I think not.
He seemed weird. Was he a ghost? I'm confused.
No, that whole part was really weird. Like
he tells them, so there's this neat storybook effect. Basically, in Pilgrim time...
This is a really weird story.
Mr. Boogedy was a pilgrim. Well, he was a pilgrim. I forget what his real name was. He was a jerk, and no one liked him, and he was mean to the kids. No one wanted to marry him. This one widow was like, "He's kind of nice," and then the other pilgrims were like, "No, he ain't, bitch! Don't date him." So she doesn't accept his proposal. He gets upset. He steals the little boy.
No, wait, back it up. He's like, "How can I get this woman to marry me?" Right. Makes a deal with the devil. And the devil, they show the devil, this like weird dude with a closet with like clothes in it. Like 70s floral.
Because when you sell your soul to the devil, you get a magical cloak.
So then he can, apparently, like, that gave him all this power. So then he stole her son and then took him to, this is the part that makes no sense at all, took it back to his house and then tried to make some potion and blew up his house. And then, everybody died.
And meanwhile, the kid had a cold at the time. So now he's stuck in the afterlife with an eternal cold. It's pretty sad. And the mom, like, can't see him because she's banished from the house, blah, blah, blah. So that's Mr. Boogedy's tale. And that's who he is. So he's bad.
Haunting the house.
And then the little boy is haunting the house also, but he's nice because he's just a little boy. He's just got a cold. Yeah. So all these crazy things happen. This fake mummy comes to life and does weird dance moves. They're like, all right, we got to get this Mr. Boogedy out of here. So they're like, we'll just talk to him and then try to, like, best him.
No, remember the widow, Mary, comes to the mom and tells them how to defeat him.
You have to steal his cloak or whatever because that contains all his magic. The devil's cloak. So, Mr. Boogedy makes his appearance. It's scary. He's very gross. He's very grotesque.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of grilled cheese that girl eats, but
yeah, that is not a grilled cheese. It was like a crater like rotting, green, black, oozy crater. Like gross
black tea.
Yeah, so with the clothes on, he was very scary.
As a little kid, this is why this movie sticks out at me because clearly I was terrified. Yeah.
But so the family, so Mr. Boogedy. He's pretty tough to beat, you guys, because he can just, like, he has electricity.
Yeah. Like, for some reason. And, like, everyone gets, like, their hair stands up and they get shocked.
And he, like, prevents them from moving. And then, luckily, the smallest boy, Ari, uses the vacuum. Mr. Boogedy turns the vacuum on him. Is like, haha, now I got you. The vacuum chases Ari. And then Ari sticks it on Mr. Boogedy. Because he's a genius, and the vacuum sucks the cloak up, and bam, Mr. Boogie's gone.
Well, really, he was an accidental genius, because he was just running away from the vacuum.
You know what?
And standing behind.
Give him some credit, okay? Jeez. He was the bravest one.
He really was.
So that's the end of Mr. Boogedy. Everything's good. Little boy Johnny and his mom get to live together. I call him Johnny. This is what happens when you make me watch another movie right after, and I don't have it fresh in my head. So Jonathan is reunited with his mother. Everything's happy. Now their house isn't haunted anymore, so they can live there peacefully. And hopefully, like, get rid of the cobwebs, finally, because it's disgusting. And that's it. That's the snaps.
That's time.
I wrote in my notes, this is scary. ... Even before Mr. Boogedy made his... No, I just thought, like, I just remembered, it's one of those movies that maybe, I mean, I'm sure we saw it all the time, but I haven't seen it since I was, like, 6, probably. and everything came back to me immediately. Like, I was like, oh man, the gooey footprints on the wall.
When the little bear goes missing, the sneezing on the bear.
The creepy red vacuum, which
the dancing mommy.
we had the same red vacuum in our basement, and I always hated it.
It's really like a shop vac, I think. It's like what you can like.
It's just what vacuums looked like in the 80s.
No, it was not.
Yes, it is.
No, it wasn't. It's like a shop vac that you use like when you have a workshop and you do like sawdust and all that shit. It's a different kind.
It was just their vacuum.
No, it was not. It's a shop vac.
Look it up.
It wasn't their vacuum because it was a gag vacuum. They need to fit the clown in it that like pops up.
Why would a gag vacuum be
I think
a
it's
shop
also
vac?
scary because I thought the use of the music was really good. It was like, ooh.
Yeah, those little creeps.
It was almost like in Ghostbusters.
And there were so many scary pilgrims in this that I had a hard time. So there's these 2 scary pilgrim mannequins in the historical society, which I hated. The man one had a scary gray wig. It was like a rock and roll wig, but like hacked off.
I was terrified.
Yeah, and then
the scariest part for me was when Mr. Boogedy's cloak came off, and he has this disgusting black stringy oily hair, almost like Snape.
In like a Prince Valiant cut.
Yes.
You were so upset.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares about that tonight.
You were really uneasy.
I have to walk home for your house.
You were really uneasy about that. You were like shuddering on
zombie
the couch.
pilgrims are the worst.
Oh my
guys.
god! But yeah, it's very scary and it's quick. It's funny. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought it was very clever, well written comedy there. The dad is that guy from now in Transparent as Buzzy, and then he was in My Girl as the uncle.
So good.
But he's hilarious.
Reminiscence of our dad.
Yeah,
maybe it was the mustache.
Maybe.
Total loves, just went with the gags. That's what his whole role.
If I was married to him, I wouldn't shoot myself.
But then she was into it too.
Too many gags. Brief sometimes, but sometimes she was like, "Well, that was a bad one." Like the egg gags, so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, here's your breakfast, honey.
Not into
plastic eggs.
One of the brothers is David Faustino, famous for Married with Children. The brother.
Mm-hmm. And the other, Ari, the littlest one, is from Alf, which I don't think I ever really watched, but I think I just remembered him from this movie.
His face, but he's cutie.
Super cute, super cute. But yeah, it's a cute little flick. It really brings you back to your childhood. I know this definitely scared the crap out of us when we were little. I can see why. It's a good, solid balance of scary, but not too like it never pushes you over the edge, I guess. Yeah. But it's just enough scary. Yeah. But I think it's very close. Silly. I think it was a little like too scary.
Oh, you're like really
no, I'm not scared now. Film. I'm just saying, like I can understand why I was so scared of it. If I'm like a little. So that
would be one at
the
video store that would have the sticky on it that says "Maybe too scary for children."
I don't think this was on VHS. It's like a TV only thing. So it's not even. I don't think it was even available to rent.
Magical World of Disney, or whatever it was called.
But now they're called Disney Original Movies, right? I think is that the same thing? I think that's what they turned into. Because this was like one of the original Disney Original Movies, and or maybe Teen Witch was. I don't know.
And if anyone loves this film and needs more Mr. Boogedy in their life, there is a sequel called The Bride of Boogedy or something.
Someone finally agreed to marry him?
I don't know.
Ugh.
But none of the kids could do it because they all had other projects they were working on.
What's the fucking point?
Yeah. So maybe don't check that one out. You'll be sorely disappointed. Sequels always stink anyway.
Yeah. Tits.
So don't cry about it.
Y'all. So this is just our little bonus app for you.
Little bonus app, little shorty but goody. Maybe not a lot of people have seen this one, but I think we'll be surprised.
On Twitter, a lot of people were like, man, Halloween really reminds me of Mr. Boogedy. And like, if someone's really ugly on TV, they're like, wow, they look like Mr. Boogedy or something.
Well, it's funny, all these ones that we're doing are not necessarily like take place on Halloween, other than Hocus Pocus.
They're just scary. I mean, that's what Halloween's for. You just watch scary movies.
I know. I kind of like it.
Oh,
it's really gotten me back into the Halloween
spirit. There you go.
Little podcast of ours.
I've been trying.
This little podcast of ours.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Change the lyric.
This little podcast of ours.
We're gonna let it be
awesome. See what happens when we try to improv? It's tough. It's tough stuff.
All right,
okay,
kiddos.
guys. Bye, babes.
Bye-bye.
See ya.